Alrighty, Aries. So this is going to be your reading for September 14th through the 21st. Thank you so much for joining me back on my channel. Yes, I am back on camera, so I'm gonna try to stay on, okay, guys? You already know how I get. You already know the whole spiel. I'm not even gonna do it, but we're gonna go ahead and get straight into the reading. Quick disclaimer: this is going to be general, so everything I say may or may not apply to you. Okay, so don't take it personal if I do say something that's like, Crystal, I don't have a goldfish. Or Crystal, like, whatever. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and get straight into the message. Also, if you do want me for your spiritual advisor, you want to read in with me or whatnot, definitely check out my information below. I do have a Patreon for monthly and weekly personalized messages for anybody out there who wants to hear what my ass gotta say about your life. Any of those like packages would work for you. Also, if you are someone who's wanting more of just a one-time reading, or like, you have a specific thing you want to talk about, I would book a reading with me on my website. All that information will be listed below. And also check out my Pick a Card channel. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with my Aries. Aries for September 14th through the 21st. Aries. What's going on with my Aries? Aries. Okay. So Aries, let's go ahead and talk about it. So for a lot of my Aries out there, I feel like this week is going to be very interesting because for a lot of you, you're really taking, this is what I heard, you're taking back claim of your heart and taking back claim of your own life and your circumstance. Because for some of you guys, you could have been dealing with spouses or people in a romantic sense that the issues that they were bringing onto you were not even your issues. Like, these people may have had their own issues that they had to deal with, and it's like they may have been dumping it onto you, or you were sacrificing your own emotional well-being for other people because you just wanted to make other people feel happy, or you didn't want to hurt their feelings, or just emotionally you weren't doing what was best in your interest. And I feel like this week you guys will be taking charge of having that self-love and having that self-respect to be like, look, I don't want that in my life. I know what I want, and I'm going to follow my heart. I'm going to follow what I'm intuitively being guided to do. And this is from your heart space. This is more from a heart space, okay? And with this, I feel like a lot of you are going to be taking action. You guys are going to be full speed ahead, getting shit done, okay? You guys are the doers, okay? I'm an Aries. I'm a doer all day when I want to, okay? I'm a Libra moon, so I'm lazy too, okay? Judge me if you want. But, with the action card here, definitely going to be jumping full force forward with direction. For some of you guys, after feeling a little confused as to what to do with your situation, even though you knew deep down, like, look, you're on the right path, you're doing what you need to do, you just may have questioned yourself. Like, you may have lost sight of the fact that you're the shit, okay? But with this action, I feel like a lot of you are going to step into a space of being a lot happier. I also feel like as well, what I will say is don't overwork yourself to where you're taking a toll on your own body. Take some breaks, okay? But I feel like financially, you guys will be breaking the mold. For some of you guys, you could be trying to invest in like a new home or a new sanctuary that you can call your own, and this may be why you're busting your ass so much. But I'm definitely seeing that there will be some sort of happier energy coming in here, and also you guys solidifying some sort of place, okay? And after this, I really feel like the reason why this may be triggering you guys is because there may have been something that came up last week that was kind of like, okay, what the fuck? And for others of you, this could have been like you having little nudges mentally or deep down your heart, or just feeling something within yourself like, look, I shouldn't do this or I shouldn't do that. And I feel like this is your ancestors trying to warn you, like, yeah, you're right, you shouldn't really do that, okay? So if there is any sort of inclinations of things that you shouldn't do, don't do it, okay? If you internally are feeling some sort of way about it, just don't do it. I also feel like for some of you guys, you will be in your mind a lot this week. You could be thinking about some decisions you want to make here, and like whether or not like certain moves that you want to make are going to be best for you. But what I will say is definitely make sure that you're doing the proper research with anything that you do want to do, and also be open to change, okay? And understand it's a process. Also for some of my Aries out there, you have some people who are very much jealous of you, very much like, how the fuck does Aries get it like that? How this person got money like that? Like, last time I saw them, especially this is some people from your past, okay, they're haters. Anyways, somebody's looking at you like, how is the Aries doing that? Like, how is the Aries doing that? They out here getting their money, they out here living their best life, and I'm not understanding. Don't worry about the haters. I don't feel like these haters are going to do anything per se to like fuck up what you have going on here, but just be aware you got some haters. You got some haters on the line, okay? And for others of you, I would definitely make sure as well that you yourself are not being envious of other people. And it may not be in a career sense. This could be, exes that you check up on their social media and they're talking to other people, or just being mad about situations or resentful over situations that have passed here. But I feel like for a lot of you guys as well, when it comes to love, some of you guys, you really have your heart caged up. And for some of you, you could be trying to open up, but I feel like this week is more of you having that self-love for yourself more than anything. Alrighty, so let's see what the affirmation is that I need to give you guys, and then we'll see what's going on with your love life. So what is the affirmation I need to pass on to my Aries for September 14th through the 21st? And we have, okay, it says, my power is absolute. Okay, so we got the battery. It says, you hold an immense amount of untapped power and potential within your being. The possibilities are endless when using your natural talents to impact others as well as yourself. Start with the awareness that you hold this power within and allow everything else to fall into place. So definitely, I feel like this card is screaming Aries energy, okay? With this card, this is like, you guys know you got energy for days. Like, they love to say Aries are all over the place, we're impulsive. Whatever, every Aries is not impulsive, okay? I'm only impulsive when it's time to eat lunch, whatever. Anyways, but you guys are very, very talented naturally. You guys have some gifts. Some of you guys, you're singers. Some of you guys are painters. Some of you guys are healers. Some of you guys are just creative geniuses. And for a lot of you, you do need to understand that with this power that you have, you really need to use that to really inspire others, to kind of juice them up to go ahead and go out there like how you do. So don't be afraid to show who you truly are. Now let's go ahead and talk about your love life, Aries. What's going on with my Aries love life for September 14th through the 21st? Aries love life, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aries. So we have retreat. We have passion. I also have chemistry. And then bottom of the deck, we have getting to know each other. So for some of you guys, you may be talking to somebody on the low this week, okay? This may be a newer person with the getting to know each other card at the bottom of the deck. You may be like having conversations with this person. This may be somebody who you already know, but you may have not talked to them recently, so you may be like catching up, whatnot, or just getting to know who they are now in this current day-to-day. For others of you, it's a brand new person. But I am seeing that there is a lot of passion between you and this other person. For some of you guys, y'all gonna be listen, we'll talk about that later in a personal reading. But for some of you guys, definitely a passionate connection you may have with someone. For some of you guys, there may be some sort of deception there. I will be wary of that. That's only if you kind of have an inclination of that being there. I am seeing that confirmation. But we're going to go ahead and get straight into the reading to see more in depth what else is going on here, because I'm interested. So what's going on with my Aries for September 14th 14th through the 21st. September 14th through the 21st for my Aries. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So bottom of the deck, Aries, I have the Six of Cups, the Two of Coins, and the Knight of Swords. So right off the bat, I'm getting a sense of you guys really being in this nostalgic state this week about some sort of connection you may have had in your love life with someone who you really felt like you wanted to build with. For some of you guys, you may have gave more into the relationship, whether that's emotionally you gave more or financially. And I feel like you guys may be going back and forth about whether or not you want to communicate with this person. This may be a Gemini. But with the Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands, I feel like this person may have cheated on you in the past, and you may be like, I don't know, still sticking to some sort of ideal that you may, could work things out with this person. But if this person is a cheater, you do need to take that in consideration. Or if there's somebody who doesn't tell the complete truth, because that may be a burden if you go back to it. And also, if you did avoid it in the past, remember why you did avoid it, okay? But coming into this week, I do have the Two of Wands. So with this, for my Aries, you guys are trying to figure out which direction to move in. I feel like for some of you guys, you may be a little dumbfounded by some sort of shocker that may have came out last week, or some sort of like shocking situation that may have came up. Clarifying that I do have the Judgment card. So this may be you trying to decide whether or not you should reconcile with somebody who you feel like emotionally completes you, okay? This may be somebody who you may have a family with, or again, somebody who you just feel like emotionally completes you, and you may be like actually reaching out to them and communicating and possibly trying to go travel to see them. This could be a Cancer. But what I am seeing for last week's energy, I do have the Nine of Wands. With this, I am seeing that you guys were really just almost at your wit's end here with a lot of things that you had going on. This could have been like creatively feeling like you're overworking yourself. This could even be you sexually being frustrated for some of y'all, okay? We gotta be real. For others of you, this is like you feeling frustrated within your relationship, feeling like there's just every day there's something. Every day there's something, and it's like you're really reaching that breaking point where it's like, I'm over it. But you're really trying to still push forward because you felt like maybe you were gonna overcome whatever issues were there. But that may have been like a false pretense with the situation, okay? And with the Empress and the Hierophant, I feel like there was a chance for you to grow within a relationship or grow past some issues, but you really just were not here for it emotionally for some of you. Or your person was just disinterested in growing as a person in general. All right. But what I am seeing for the advice, I do have the Seven of Wands. With this, I feel like you guys do need to realize where situations are just not your battle to fight. Especially if you know somebody has some issues on their own that they have to deal with. You are not anybody's mother to fix those issues that the person has. Okay, period. Because I feel like if you do, you're just going to hurt yourself and put yourself in a toxic situation here. Especially if this is like with any sign, really and truly. So be careful what you try to go back to, because it may be a karmic situation that's supposed to teach you a certain lesson about reciprocity and how a balanced relationship is supposed to actually be. And for some of you, you haven't been dealing with relationships that have been that way. Now, what I am seeing for the obstacle or challenge that may come up this week, I do have the Knight of Wands. With this, you may be feeling energetically funky some days. Some days you may be like, I'm ready to conquer the day. I'm ready to get stuff done. Other days it's like, I'm not here for it. And that may be a problem because you may be confused as to how to move forward from a situation that just may have abruptly ended because of somebody being a cheater in the relationship, or just being a liar, or did not disclosing certain information in the relationship. But what I am seeing for the outcome, I do have the Queen of Coins. So for a lot of you, financially, you guys are going to be great. I feel like financially, you guys are definitely going to be in a good space. You're going to be worried about money, and that's really going to be your main concern. For others of you, you could be dealing with an earth sign this week. But I'm just getting more of a sense of you just avoiding any sort of like relationship type of situations here, okay? Also, if you are married or in a relationship, be careful of this person trying to take any of your money. I would just be wary of that. But and also if you're in a relationship with a Gemini or Virgo, I would also be wary of that as well. But that's pretty much what I'm seeing here for my Aries. I hope that I was able to give you guys some sort of guidance or clarity for what to expect. If this did resonate, please make sure you like this video and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, like I said, that information will be listed below. Make sure you check out my crystal healing jewelry and all of that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, Aries.